Hi guys, welcome to set 14, I believe it is, of Let's Play Dragon Age Origins, my Mage playthrough. Now, I've done a few things off screen, mostly just respec Sobi. He currently is a Keeper, Battle Mage, Arcane Mage. A Keeper, Arcane, Battle Mage, there we go. So he's pretty beefed out in terms of spells, both physical and magical, so yay. While I was away, I did also beat all the other DLC on Shioko, so I have a lot of the DLC stuff for beating the game, but they're all currently in here. I got the Sorrows of Arlathan? I'm not exactly sure which one I got that from. Vespers of the Seer. A few other ones, these two. Sash of Forbidden Secrets and Cinch of Skillful Maneuvering. Pretty easy, pretty interesting stuff. But other than that, I don't really have much. I mean... Whoop, didn't mean to freeze you. Sorry, Nathaniel. Whoopsie. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Subbies party. Alright, so, it doesn't really matter, I need all these guys anyway. Okay, so he's a shapeshifter, that's it. As well. A shape-shifting Keeper, Arcane Warrior. Knight, whatever. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Knight Enchanter, that's what it is. So yeah, Subby's all over the gambit with his spells. Come on. There we go. Okay.
How do the Templars always find you, Anders? Incredibly angry. That's how they find me. There must be some trick to it, surely. They began recruiting women. The male Templars never stopped to ask for direction. You're impossible to talk to. I do my best.
God damn it, Anders. Okay, there shouldn't be anything else we need to do. I'm just going to run up here real quick to check to make sure. Nope. Did I talk to you about the Viridium yet? I don't remember.
You're back. You need it.
I did, okay. And I already did your payment, right?
Right you are, Warden.
Yep.
We'll get these walls rebuilt for you.
Alright, so we are off to the city of Amaranthine. Okay. Here's how this Let's Play is going to play out. Or this, DLC. This is pretty beefy. Oh, not yet. I still need to do other things. Okay, basically there are going to be 3 locations we have to visit for the main story. Along the way, I will be stopping at one location because there are 3 side locations we can visit. I'll be stopping by those, as well as doing one other thing, such as visiting the city of Amaranthine. And hopefully we'll get some pretty interesting shit going on. But we'll have to see about that. Alright. Have I actually talked to all of you yet? Nope.
Hey, I gotta thank you for saving my hide today. There was that guy, and he was all, and I was, but then I got hit by an arrow. And then I fell over, and it was me. But you were there, and you were all, spectacular. Yes, now. So, what about it, huh? Huh? I was thinking about my plan for a grand fleet of Mabari chariots. Talked to your dog about it once. Didn't seem impressed. Thing is, the Grey Wardens could use a snazzier image. Everyone thinks we're a grim stick in the muds. Oh, and the ladies love them chariots. Oh, yes. Hey, you. Is you there? You. Oh, you're a tricky one, but you're not getting into my head. Oh, no. You with your murmuring, your buzzing. I know your plan, but it won't work. I'm onto you. Aha! You! Trying to distract me with rational explanations. Won't be fooled. Oh. Whoa. Oh. Need something pummeled? You say the word.
God damn it, Ogre, you fucking drunk. Alright, Anders. Alright, let us talk to Mistress Woozy.
I'm here to serve, Commander. I will do what can be done, but you would be wise to keep alert for trading possibilities in your journeys. If you can persuade any merchants to trade here, it would benefit the Vigil considerably. Very well, Commander.
Okay, the Trade Must Flow quest will actually give Uriah here some extra items to sell to us. There are 3 possible ways of getting it increased, as far as I can remember. One is through sending soldiers to protect the trade caravan. Simplest way of doing it. There are also 2 merchants we can find that will... what's the word I'm looking for? that you can offer to join the Vigil's Keep. They will increase stocks as well. Another one which we'll see in a few minutes involving Amaranthine is the only other ways of doing it. There is a quest, by the way, I'm going to say this quickly, just before we start on, that requires you to have a Grandmaster Lightning Rune. If you do not have it yet, and a Grandmaster Flame Rune, but we have that already. If you do not have a Grandmaster Lightning Rune, and you want to make one, you need to increase the trade in the keep by at least 1 level.
What are you on about now?
What?
Cat piss. Little kitty there makes me want to vomit.
Don't listen to him, Sir. You smell just fine.
You need to do one of them at least to get the thing to go. If you do not, however, it'll cause some issues to where you can't get the thing. Alright, let's stop by... Let's just go straight to the city of Amaranthine for now. Afterwards, we will go to the other locations. So discover directly south of us, that road going straight down leads directly to Denerim. Didn't know that until recently, so... Yay! Alright, come on. How'd Ogren level up? I don't care. Oh, I discovered an interesting glitch, by the way. This is very interesting. I'm gonna mention this. This. If you buy multiple manuals of focus and you start using them a lot, you will actually gain points. It's kind of interesting. You'd think they would have made sure not to do that. Alright, grab those. Oh. Hey guys, how you doing? Up here in this box. That bell collar is for Anders to give to his little kitty. Little Sir Pouncelot. We'll be giving this to a character later on. Hey, guy, Anders. Okay.
Ah, it's the Warden Commander. The rumours about you did not overstate it. I have a business proposal. Look for me by the house near the gates. I promise it will be worthwhile.
Okay, sure. First, let's talk to this guy.
They used to display the heads of traitors.
Hey, what are you staring at? Looking to start something? Oh, here to investigate the chasm, are you? It's about time. I can't take all the credit for finding the rift, you know. Mika here fell in first. Well, it's quite a ways out of town. We were tracking a buck off in that direction, you see, before this darkspawn mess. We'd been on his tail for about a week at that point. I'd wager he thought it was great fun leading us on a merry chase as he did. Oh, the chasm, yes. We saw it coming over our rise. It was really something to behold. A huge cleft, as though the Maker himself had cracked the earth in two, like an egg.
I like eggs.
It looked like someone had tried to build over it, but it must have been abandoned a long time ago. No one in town knew about it. Well, of course, we had to investigate. That was when Mika fell in. A shriek like you wouldn't believe, and he was gone.
Earth crumbled, not stable.
Right. And as Mika lay there yelling about his knee or his head or what have you, the darkspawn appeared. More than a brood and less than a horde. They seemed occupied, like they had someplace really important they had to be. Didn't notice us at all, thank the Maker.
The Darkspawn was so occupied as to overlook two screaming injured men. Boggles the mind.
I marked the chasm on my map so we could avoid it, but sounds like you want to know where it is, so here you go. So, we getting anything for our trouble? A whole sovereign. If there's ever a reason to fall into a darkspawn pit, here it is. Maker bless you.
You're welcome, mate. Okay. We have that guy I want to talk to, so go talk to him quickly. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Me and my golden armor. I found this in a shop, by the way.
The Darkspawn was supposed to go away when the Archdemon died.
Dirty little
Now
Mage.
they're actually it's worse than
I do
before.
my best. Still, I'm no ale-swilling mountain of belches like you.
I'm no winking slack-jawed coward like you.
True, we should form a club.
Alright, what's up, buddy?
Ah, Warden Commander. I knew you'd come. You know an opportunity when it presents itself, no? I offer a partnership that would benefit us both. The bartender at a local inn has overstepped his bounds. He was hired to watch one of the entrances to our den, but now seeks to extort more coin. Terrible, isn't it? A person of your influence would have no trouble convincing him to open the passage. Return to me when this is done.
Sure, why not? Alright. Yeah, Sib's not afraid to do anything illegal.
It has begun. Ah, can you smell that? That is the smell of freedom. It comes complete with the smell of dogs and dust, but the freedom is in there too. I escaped from the tower 7 times. After the last time, they put me in solitary confinement for a year. Eventually, I'm sure they would have branded me a Maleficar, true or not, and executed me. They're not murderers. They only kill mages when they can prove we're dangerous, for the good of all. The problem is that mages are tolerated, barely. It's like you need permission to be alive. There's nothing a mage can do to prove himself. Everyone needs to be protected from you. The end. The Tevinter Imperium has a better way, but we know how that argument flies around here. All I want is a pretty girl, a decent meal, and the right to shoot lightning at fools. See? I knew you understood. Never mind me. Now and again I recall that I'm not sitting in a cell and I have to smile. That's all.
Okay. Serious conversation time, guys. If you had the ability to shoot lightning from your hands, wouldn't you not abuse it? I mean, I would just go zap. Just every so often to fuck with people.
My pardon, sir. I was paid a whole sovereign to give this letter to you. I told him I did. There are easier ways of getting a message to the Commander of the Grey. Of course, Commander.
It's the constable's orders.
Not really sure I got, but thank you, I guess.
Excuse me, but I need to search your packs for smuggled goods. But I have to. Constable's orders. We've been having trouble with smugglers and...
What are you doing, man? Are you accusing the Commander of the Grey of smuggling?
But you said everyone...
You are dismissed. I apologize. Smugglers and thieves have all but taken over the city. Yes, Warden Commander. The smugglers have us scrambling, to be honest. We could certainly use your help in this. Come speak to me later if you're interested.
Sorry, I'm kind of helping out the smugglers, so... Sorry, mate. Alright, let's continue onwards. Just ignore him. Alright. Now we finally get access to some real shops down here. Like this guy who sells a lot of nice mage stuff. That's what I currently have. Alright. I would so use this if it wasn't for the fact that I got rid of that radiate cold effect. I really like it. Some nice equipment for mages, like I said earlier. Alright. Get some of these tracings. So that. Get that. Alright. I'm doing a lot of this stuff off screen, my usual shopping stuff, so don't worry about this. This is just me showing off what they have. That. A lot of nice tracings. Okay, excuse me. There is a quest we'll be getting later on that will involve making a armor set. This lump of pure iron here is required for it, so give me a second while I write this down. Okay. What?
Delilah? Is that really you?
Nathaniel, I had feared the worst.
Times must have been hard, Delilah. But you can do better than this. Come back to the estate until we find somewhere else.
What? Oh, Nathaniel, I didn't marry Albert out of desperation. I adore him. I was so glad to get away from Father's evil. This life is so much better.
Father's evil? Isn't that overstating things a little? He got caught up in politics.
You weren't here. You didn't see what he did, Nathaniel. You want the culprit who destroyed our family? It was him, without question.
I had no idea.
Of course you did. But you always worshipped Father, right from when you were a little boy. Come, brother, let us sit and catch up a bit, shall we?
She said she wants me to come back. Once all this is done. Meet her husband. She's due by the spring. She seems happy. She said Father deserved to die. I still can't believe it. I thought he had his reasons. It was a war for Andraste's sake. Before I went to the Free Marches, he was never... How could he have changed so much? Or we'd all be dead, and the Blight still going on. Some hero. I wish I'd known some of this sooner. I feel like such a fool.
Now please, let's get back to our business. I need to think.
So he has a point there. Heroes are decided by, the victor. It's like that old saying, history's decided by the winners. Okay, so we got a nice little shot with here. Let's see what he has. Anything worthwhile down here? Okay. Do you have one of them for sale? I'm looking for that. Okay. There's another one you need to get for the building for another quest. You need a Greater Warmth Balm. You can make these a little bit later on, or even right now, but I just want to get ahead of time. Worthwhile in here. You also need a Flawless Ruby, so I'm going to grab that for another one, for later. Okay, this shop right here, by the way, is going to be your item shop, where you want to buy shit to make health potions and whatnot. Unfortunately, they don't have an unlimited supply of Deep Mushroom, but they do have an unlimited supply of Elf Fruit, which is enough to make the health potions, as well as Flask, Concentrator, and Distillation Agents. So that's pretty helpful. Sup?
Warden Commander, thank the Maker you're finally here. I was afraid our messages never got through to you. Excuse my haste, but this is rather an urgent matter. Our caravans are being attacked. The wagons are burnt to ashes, and there have been no survivors. It's gotten worse lately. People from the neighboring villages have found guards torn limb from limb and left in the village square. Yes, that much is clear. Whatever it is, it's completely crippled trade between Amaranthine and Denerim. No one wants to travel the road through the Wending Wood. Can the Grey Wardens help at all? I suppose I have to be content with that. It is better than nothing. If you can stop the killings, the Merchants Guild will make a hefty donation to your organization. You have my promise.
Greetings, Warden Commander. You're the sort who delights in helping the common man, yes? May I direct you to the Merchants Guild's board? Me? No, not me, personally. Folk here often need goods from far-flung parts. They post the requests here. There is good coin in this, particularly with trade halted by the trouble on the roads. If you ever feel inclined, please take a look at the jobs available.
Of course. What do we have? I'll just grab all those and work on them later, I guess. Alright. Up here. Now. Grab that poison, I guess.
No, I cannot.
Alright. This wool padding is required for the same thing with the pure item, pure iron, so let's grab that. Hello, suspicious guard.
I see you got my letter, Commander. It's an honor to meet you. In the flesh. The less you know of me, the better. But by some, I am called the Dark Wolf. In the depths of the city, there is murmuring. Murmuring that nobles want you dead. I'd like to help. This meeting itself is a great show of trust on my part. You see, I have hopes that the Wardens will prove more fit to rule this land than the late Arl Rendon Howe. His confederates are the conspirators, but to unearth their identities, I'll need resources. 50 sovereigns. Corrupt, miserly nobles have beggared many a proud commoner. Some commoners turn to distasteful occupations just to survive. It will be done. Give me some time.
Fun little side note. in the main storyline of Origins, if you did the quest line where you had to steal shit and whatnot, it's one I never did. You can actually gain the title Dark Wolf, and if you transfer over a save file with your character having that title, you can say, "No, I'm the Dark Wolf," and he'll go, "Oh, I thought the last Dark Wolf was dead." So, Dark Wolf's the title. Hello, Namiya.
Oi, about time you showed up.
Mayor, you're still here.
I keep my promises. Here, turns out you were right. The cache is here in Amaranthine.
It is? You found it?
I did. What you do with that information is up to you. I, for one, am done dealing with mages.
I guess I should thank you.
Damned right you should. You get caught, Anders, I'm not helping you again. That's all I'm saying.
I suppose that requires some explanation. Nemea is a friend. Last time I escaped from the tower, I asked her to look into some things. That's why I was in Amaranthine. The Templars thought I'd come to take a ship, but it was to meet her. During the Blight, the Templars moved their store of phylacteries to Amaranthine for safety. My phylactery is among them, Nemea learned. So long as the Templars have that sample of my blood, they can find me. I need to destroy it. They might. I only know mine is there for certain. I know we're busy killing Darkspawn and all, but the sooner we find this vial, the better I'll feel. Well, this is more pleasant than sitting in a Templar cell.
Alright, so we have another quest to do. Yay! First...
Funny, you could have sworn that fly was buzzing again.
Har! Let me tell you about my life in one word.
Oh no, don't take me back to the tower. I'm far, far too delicate.
I'm not only a dwarf, I'm a moron. Listen to me fast.
Oh no, Big Templar man. What are you going to do with that sword?
Ew.
Don't play with fire unless you want to get burned, son.
Oh, Ogren.
So, you think there's an apothecary around here somewhere? Well, yeah, I don't want to bother you with this. You being my boss and all. I've tried those, but they only stop the itching for a few hours. Right. Look, for the past few days, I've had this burning rash. The skin's actually got a sort of greenish look to it. You know, I bet it's that Grey Warden stuff we had to drink. I'm special. Yeah, I'll just see if I can't find some nice minty balm somewhere in this town.
God damn it, Ogren. Yeah, I highly doubt that's from the Darkspawn blood, dude.
It figures, actually. There used to be another statue here. It was a Byron-How, my great-uncle. He died in the rebellion, helping King Merrick reclaim his throne. Yet his statue is gone. All because of what my father did. It truly is. There's a long line of heroes in my family. The Hows have been around since Callanhearth. Now it's all gone. Curse my father and his idiot ambition. He lost everything for us, didn't he? Who then? Return Logain? The Blight? No. Father's mistakes were clearly his own. I wonder what happened to the old statue. Likely propping up the side of a chantry or something. Poor Al Byron. Yeah, statues of pigeons. I don't want to look at it.
Oh, it's you. You've a funny way of turning up where you're not wanted, don't you? Like a bad rash. Oh, just fine. I understand you've been appointed to the post of Warden Commander. I suppose congratulations are in order. I hear the Darkspawn are not retreating as they should. It sounds like the Wardens have their hands full. I'd offer to help, but I'm afraid my presence is required elsewhere. And by then you will no doubt have had this mess sorted out. But we shall see. The College of the Magi is convening in Cumberland, and I must attend. Hopefully, all this will blow over before it's begun. But you have enough on your mind as it is. I shan't trouble you with this further. Very well. Then perhaps you should know that something stirs within the fraternities. The Libertarians wish to pull away entirely from the Chantry. And if they get enough support...
Pull away entirely? That's madness. I hate Chantry oversight as much as the next mage. They can't just decide to leave. This is a recipe for disaster.
Well, it could turn out to be nothing, but keep your ear to the ground anyway. Now, I have a great many preparations to make before I leave for Navarra. But perhaps there is something you can do for me. One of my colleagues, Ines, has spent the last few months in the Wending Wood. The Circle has been unable to reach her, given the trouble in the area. If you happen to find yourself in the wood, on your travels, perhaps you could tell her about the meeting of the college. Oh, who knows, rooting around in the dirt for some obscure plant or other, most likely. She has a keen interest in gardening. Oh, I'm sorry. I meant botany. Hobbies and eccentricities aside, Ines is a well-respected mage and a voice of reason, something we could use on our side. But I can't waste any more time. Good luck to you, Warden Commander.
Wow, she was, a little hostile there. I'll grab that. Okay. This. Okay, I don't know why Wynn has such an issue with, botany, considering, you know, it kind of is a good subject for, you know, mages to study.